This is episode 18 of 5 Minutes of Crypto. All right, guys, welcome back to today's episode. And I just want to welcome anyone that's new. Welcome to our channel. And the aim of this channel is to provide you with the latest cryptocurrency news in as short time as possible. All right, so let's get started by taking a look at the price of Bitcoin. It's currently sitting at $5,287.47. It's down 1.40%, it's up 1.40%, so it's actually recovering a little today after the big crash that happened yesterday after the whole US dollar tether fiasco. I'll cover that in a bit, in more detail in a bit, because a lot of things unfolded after that whole event happened. Other than that, Ethereum is up to $156.67 and it's up 1.56% on the day, just slightly more than Bitcoin today. But you guys can see over here in the past 7 days that the chart has been on it did fall a bit, but hopefully we'll see it recover to that uptrend that we were seeing over the past month. All right, so let's see what's making news in the cryptocurrency space today. We'll start with this article here. This one says ETrade which is a big securities exchange in the US and I guess Canada as well, is actually close to launching cryptocurrency trading. So I guess this is big news because this is one of the first big security exchanges that's actually going to launch cryptocurrency trading. So it says here, ETrade Financial Corp is getting ready to let customers trade cryptocurrencies on its platform, according to a person familiar with the matter. And they're only going to start by adding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then they'll add other currencies in the future. The source is anonymous, so take this information with a grain of salt. I don't know how accurate it could be, but hopefully it is because this will be huge for the cryptocurrency space. So it says here, ETrade would be one of the largest securities brokerages to allow crypto trading. So that's as I was saying, like this is going to be huge because they're one of the biggest security brokerages in the U.S., right? And I guess it will help in the worst case, like the lowest impact that it could possibly have is at least it would give some legitimacy to cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it would make traders that are wary of trading on cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance, it would give them an opportunity to buy on something like ETrade. Although there are competitors like Robinhood, which is pretty popular, and Robinhood also introduced cryptocurrency trading in order to catch the millennial customers. So let's see how much of an impact this has on the cryptocurrency space. All right, so the next thing I have here is basically the big Bitfinex Tether fiasco that's been going on. So after the news yesterday that the New York Attorney General actually, blamed or claimed that Bitfinex actually hid or used US dollar tether to cover up a loss of 850 million US dollars that were being held by a third party. So basically today what we're seeing is that Bitfinex is actually making some surprising moves by withdrawing significant cryptocurrencies from their cold wallet. So they've withdrawn over 89 million US dollars worth of cryptocurrencies from their cold wallets. So I'm wondering if this is just users that are actually using Bitfinex that are withdrawing their money. So Bitfinex has to take the money out of their cold wallet to let those users withdraw their money, or is it Bitfinex actually taking money out and putting it on the side just in case? So we'll see what this unfolds into. But if any of you guys are using Bitfinex, I would suggest you move your money off the exchange and keep it in a wallet for now, like a cold wallet. Keep it in a paper wallet. If you have a hardware wallet, that's even better. You guys should be protecting your money. Don't take the risk of leaving anything on Bitfinex as of now. All right, so this article basically says Bitfinex has withdrawn funds worth almost $90 million from its cold wallet, and they have not publicly explained the reason for the withdrawals yet. And in the past 12 hours, Bitfinex has moved large amounts of Bitcoin and Ether from its wallets to an unknown address, along with smaller amounts of other coins, such as MakerDAO, and online transaction monitoring resource Will Alert has revealed. So Bitfinex has already publicly renounced the accusations that the New York Attorney General has made, saying that both its platform and Tether are financially sound. And one of the things that comes from this is saying that if this crypto capital group, which is the third party that's been holding their $850 million, it shows that there is actually some money that's backing Tether. So how everyone is claiming, is Tether actually supported one to one? Maybe this gives it a case that Bitfinex did have this money. But the question is, why did they not reveal that $850 million of their funds were being held by this crypto capital group? And why did they print more Tether to cover that up in the meantime? So there's a lot of questions here. Hopefully they get answered over the next few days. All right, so I'll move on. And the next thing here is people on Reddit cryptocurrency are actually saying prepare for a modern day bank run. So they're saying that Bitfinex is probably going to cash out and run, right? Cash out that Bitcoin and run. So if, again, I'm warning you guys, if any of you have any money on the Bitfinex exchange, it would be best if you move it off. So I'm going to move on from that. One of the things that I noticed today is Coinomi, which is actually a cryptocurrency wallet, is one of the first wallets to introduce Binance's mainnet on its wallet platform. It's available on Android. I'm not sure if it's there on iOS yet, but it probably is. Um, the interesting thing about this is they're actually implementing Binance's decentralized exchange directly within the wallet. So if you guys are someone that holds a mobile wallet on your on your phone. This is interesting because you can hold money on your wallet while also trading using Binance's decentralized exchange directly from the wallet. So if any of you guys are interested, you can check out Coinomi. All right, guys, with that, that's the end of today's episode. And I want to remind you, any of the opinions, anything I share on here, it's my opinion. It's not financial advice. So always go out and do your own research. Find the currencies you're invested in. You're interested in, and do your own research on them and figure out if they are best suited for your needs. And even using things such as wallets like Coinomi or using exchanges like Binance, please make sure that you do your own research and you're okay with using those things before you decide to use them.